everybody, Christine Bertram coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin with Hunky Noodle Boy behind me. Hunky, you want to say hi? No, Mom, not really. I just want to leave here. Yep, he's all good. So we officially opened up the garage door and, well, let's say the service door, not the garage door. The garage door is shut now. Tyler's been working on a project for me. I didn't know this until 2 days ago, but my mom bribed him with strawberry rhubarb pie. So every year, probably for 15 years, more or less, because I've known Tyler since 2009, and I think the first time he ever got a rhubarb pie was 2011 or 12, and that's about 15 years. And so every year my mom makes him a rhubarb pie, a 12-inch rhubarb pie. He consumes the entire thing in about 48 hours or less. I think somewhere more than a day, but less than 2 days is the fastest he's ever eaten it. And he hasn't gotten a rhubarb pie yet because he's been working on shelves for me. I got the printer back here, and I have shelving that I wanted to put up there. And I was good with just prefab Menards crap, right? I was fine with that. I'm like, I just want shelves up. I want it done. I wanted it done last summer. Okay, so my mom's on my side here. So she's bribed him. She said she's not gonna give him his strawberry rhubarb pie until the shelves are up. So my mom is making a strawberry rhubarb pie today for delivery tomorrow because he's going to have the shelves put up tonight. And so it's been a little tedious of a project. He wanted to have wood and stain it and have it look nice and match. And I'm glad that it's all going to match. But I'll tell you, you're not going to see them because I'm going to have them full of stuff anyways. So, but it'll look nice and amazing. And I'm glad that he is taking the extra effort to make them perfect. And so, yeah. So that's good. So the cats are officially, the shelves are in the garage. They're dry. And so now the cats can roam back and forth. So now you might see them more. But they haven't been on the lives for a few days now, unless I carried them and brought them in here. So hello, Doris Munson again. Hello, Susan Bellamy and Patricia Settle. Debbie Gass, Connie Moore, and there's Pat Smothers back. Hello, Shirley. Natalie, she has 15 minutes. I don't know what we're going to get done in 15 minutes, but hopefully you'll catch the replay later. Hi, Mary Ann. Thanks so much. We'll have a good showcase. And Mimi's here for a minute, and we'll catch up later. So, yeah, we've been living by the seat of our pants around here these last couple weeks with an event and all the classes that we had and leaving for a trip. It's all good. So, hi, Nancy. He just... Tyler is picky, just like me. I don't know who's worse, me or Tyler, with regards to certain things, right? I don't have to be picky about things, but I can be picky about other things. And same with him. So it just depends what we're talking about. So, yeah, we all like our things a certain way, I guess. So, hello, Jennifer Knutson. Hi, Karen Woods. Hi, Mary Carls. So, we just wrapped up, hi Penny Paul, we wrapped up the ink, paper, scissors makeup class. It was supposed to be yesterday. And if you caught me yesterday, or you caught Kelly yesterday, it was a gong show yesterday, an organized, chaotic gong show. And so we made up the ink, paper, scissors this morning, and that class went really great. We got all 5 cards done in about 2 hours, I would have to say, which was amazing. That's usually what we strive for. I strive for is 2 hours. So that gave me enough time in between to... We have, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yeah, you can see. There's boxes right there. Yay. There are probably 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 boxes over there that are staged and ready to go to the UPS store after I'm done with my live here. And I looked over on the counter. I probably have 15 boxes over here with stuff partially staged for people, including Lila Erickson and Nina Barbaric. You two are on my radar. And Margie Yasui, Awilda, and I think that there's Rita Steffi. There's 12 people that are the last of my 12 of I need to talk to every one of them in some fashion to confirm classes or to confirm they want something or to confirm, just to confirm. So my goal is to work with those last 12. I was able to get everything else staged, and the last 12, my dozen at the end here, are going to have my dedicated attention tonight after the live. I'm going to go through one by one and figure out where everyone's at and what I'm waiting for, or the confirmations that I need, and to button up the registration email. So, so that's, I'm excited to knock those out of the ballpark tonight. And I had one more person sign up for the Stampin' Fun the Sun yesterday, so we're going to try to get that one yet out. And then after that, everything's going to wait until after I get back. So, hi, Donna Rose. Hello, Donna Palazzola. Hi, Laura Sullivan. And who else is here? Donna, I've spent more time with me in the last 2 days than with your hubby. Oh, no, I don't want him jealous or upset. So keep those husbands happy, right? If you happy husband, happy life, right? That's what we say. Happy wife, happy life. So lots going on. So we're going to run to the post office or UPS after this live, and then I'm going to focus on that. The registration form is up. I'm going to walk through it with everybody today. I have no idea if anybody already filled it out, but it was open and available for registration last night already. But I always like for you guys to wait until you know exactly what you want. Otherwise, you send it and then you send me an email, and then it's more back-end work for me to update things. And that's okay. I don't mind doing that at all. I just like to avoid that if I can do that. So we're going to walk through everything. I don't think it's going to be so crazy of a showcase. And I am not going to not do the past classes this time. I did not have the bandwidth to even do the past classes showcase I missed the timing of it last month for early, whenever it was, April. The cards have been sitting here on a chair for 4 weeks, and I have not put them away because it's a constant reminder that I need to do the showcase. So now we'll add them on the back end of this. We tried to keep it a little bit lighter of a June. I think most of you caught by now that the Summer Palooza was pushed out to July. When I get back from Alaska, Kelly and I are going to work on the Palooza, and then we'll start designing for all of July's stuff the first 2 weeks after I get back. So the goal is to have all that stuff designed, and we have it on our radar. We are going to do the Palooza. We already have the attendance gifts for the Palooza. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's a little mini desk vacuum, and it's in the back supply room, and I don't want to run and go get it. But I don't know. Is Annette watching me? No. Yeah, no. I'll show it off sometime. But it's a little mini vacuum for your desk, and it has like create, tidy, repeat on the top of it, and it's got all of our B stuff on the top, and then a cool nail file, an acrylic nail file. So we already got the attendance gift. So we're definitely, it's on the radar. We just need to game plan the cards and all of the stuff. So that's going to be on the pre-registration though, and we'll cover that in a little bit. But from an aspect of June, the 5 core classes that I always do are the ink, paper, scissors, the sweet bundle, the Let's Just Stamp, the monthly, and Rose Coleman and I work. She does the sweet class in Canada, I design it, and then she designs the Technique Club class in Canada, and then I offer it to people in the States. So those are the 5 core classes. And with Kelly, we work together and we create an alternative paper pumpkin class, and that is going to be featuring the May pumpkin called Sparkling Celebrations. And so we worked through the designs of those together, and then what happens is Kelly kits them and then brings them in, and we ship them together. And then we also added on an ad hoc Winnie the Pooh class for June. It's going to be similar to an ink, paper, scissors, but we're not calling it an ink, paper, scissors. We're calling it Honey Pots and Happy Thoughts Pooh Bear class. And so it'll be where you get a roll of ribbon and the quarter pack of designer paper, and it'll also have the gems. And so we're really pushing for Kelly to get to Costa Rica, and this is an extra class that got added to the docket so that it would help her with some product sales. And so I'll show that, and that all of those. So Kelly will kit those, and she will also be teaching those, the paper pumpkin alternative class and the Pooh. She'll be doing those on my YouTube channel. So it's going to go out to the entire community, like as we're doing it as a cohesive collective whole for those 2 classes, so that it's exciting. We can offer a couple extra classes, and it doesn't add to necessarily me and my helpers in terms of the kitting part of it, because Kelly does it on her end because she's getting the benefit of it. So So yeah, so that's 7 classes that are kitted, which is a lot less than what we had in April. It's a lot less than what we had in May. So that's exciting to like scale it back a bit, right? Especially with going, I just realized I'm not gone for 10 days. I'm gone for 13 days. Gloria just called me today. She's like, Chris, I thought you were only going to be gone for 1 week. And I said, oh no, it's like from Tuesday to a Monday night at midnight, a week and a half later. And she said, well, that's like 13 days. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be gone 13 days. Yep, I guess so. When you actually do the math, it's 13 days. Oh, so it is a long time I'll be gone. That's almost like half of a month. That's why you guys know I'm like kind of running around with my chicken cut off more than normal, because we're everything that would have normally happened in those 2 weeks is still happening. It's just being pushed on this end, or it's being pushed on the other end. So it's just a accumulation of a lot of stuff in a short period of time. So hello, Donna Grushki. And Donna said, I've got my happy mail today. I was so happy when I opened the box. Wonderful. I'm so happy that you're happy. And here, I knew that. Karen Wood said, my wallet thanks you. I knew somebody was going to say something along that lines, like somebody's pocketbook is going to be happy. So, oh yeah. It's always funny. I get people that tell me, I have to take out a second mortgage on my house because of you. Like, I know they're joking. So we do offer a lot of awesome, amazing kitted classes here. We also do non-kitted classes where you can use your own materials at home and do a class like with Mystery Card Night or the Share, Create, Inspire. So we've got classes where you can actually do your own kitting using your own products at home. But for those of you who don't know, I operate an online business and an in-person business equally. I couldn't say, like, I've always been in person until COVID hit, and then it morphed into online for a few months, and then it was full speed ahead with online and in person. Everything I do in person is online, and everything I do online is in person, because I can't offer an online class and not offer it in person, because my in-person community loves to come here, and the community is strong here, and they love to come together and craft and create together. And if I ever do an in-person class only and I show it to you guys, then my online community is like, where is it? I want it. And so I've learned to just operate both, and that just maximizes everything in terms of time. That, like, it just doubles the amount of classes that are being held. So if you see something that I'm offering here, you can definitely, if you're in the area of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, you could come in for an in-person class. There are a multitude of teachers now that help me and do their own thing as well, and I'm going to be sharing those at the end. But from an aspect of me, I design certain classes with some of my team members, and Kelly's one of them. So Kelly teaches some of the classes. I also design with Diane Bogenhagen, and so Diane will teach some of the classes for the in-person. So I have a little bit of a free night every now and then when they teach the classes. So there's multiple teachers that help with my stuff, and then also on the back end of this presentation, or this, not the presentation, I'm going to be sharing with you the showcase. On the back end of the showcase, I'm going to share with you Gina Bulow's stuff. I have Shelly and Bonnie's class, and I also have Julie Bierschbach's class here. So I've got stuff to share with you, and then we're going to roll into my past classes that are available, because I get new people watching me, and they don't realize I have these amazing past classes that are still available and ready to ship out. So I will not be making cards today. I get that question at least once every couple times that says, well, why aren't you making cards, or are you not making cards? And no, today is all about me sharing with you what is coming up for the next month. When you guys see pictures or cover photos of stuff, that never does the cards justice. Even seeing a video is not as amazing as seeing the cards or the projects in real time. So by sharing a video with you up ahead, it gives you the ability to see everything, to know what you're getting. And then I also talk through what stamp sets are being used, so that if you want to get the stamp sets, you could get them. And if you have something else you want to use, that's great. My motto is buy what you love, use what you have. We all are generally collectors of fine Stampin' paraphernalia, and we should use it versus collect it, right? So we always feel better when we use the things that we buy versus buying more and then not using them, right? That's how I feel. So I generally have a hard time, like if I go clothes shopping, which I don't do very often. So if I do go clothes shopping and I buy something and it sits in the closet with the tags on for years, because it's what'll happen, I feel guilty that I bought that because I spent money on something that I never purchased. So I always want you guys to use what you have. And then if there's something that you love, absolutely buy it. And hopefully it'll work with what you guys have at home, will work with the projects we have. And if not, I'll tell you what we're using, so you can always have the opportunity to buy them. So Julie Damaris says, I'm glad to hear the old past classes today. I'm sure I missed out on some. And there's plenty available. I'm very fortunate and blessed that Shirley Natali bought a bunch of my past classes. I sent an amazing box to her last month, or even earlier this month, and helped clear out probably 5 of them. I loved taking, I hate seeing a class go, but I love being sold out of it as well, right? So, all right. Hello, Barbara. Gabi is back. I'm happy for both of us that you are getting a break. Now maybe I can get all the classes I have stacked down so I can buy more. Okay, here's a goal for you guys. That is fabulous, Mimi. I hope you guys take this time. So I won't be doing lives while I'm gone. I will probably try to do impromptu live of, hey, this is what we're doing and seeing, and I'll try to keep up with everybody and share pictures. I definitely will, because you guys are the reason why I'm going. I earned the incentive trip, right? I worked really, really hard, and not many people can say that they earned the incentive trip. I guess I'm supposed to say less than 1%, right? So you guys are the reason I get to go on this amazing trip, is because I earned it, because my customers bought products from me, bought classes from me, my team, people joined my team, and people promoted and like built themselves up within my team. And so it's because of everybody that is part of my community that has supported me is why I get to go on this trip. So I'm going to be gone, and it is 13 days. I know Kelly's got some classes in there, and Gina probably has some classes that are going to be happening, but hopefully you guys take the time to make some of those past classes that you have. I know they pile up, just like the paper pumpkin pile up. It's a real thing. You probably have Cards by Christine classes piling up. So I want you guys to take some time, set some goals, and say, hey, she doesn't have any new lives coming. Maybe you take those 2 hours and work on a class, one of my classes, and maybe I'm a very competitive person, a lot. I almost wanted to say we should have a competition to see who completed the most card kits. Oh, you guys know what I just remembered right now? I didn't do the drawings for the month of May, and I have a hair. I can feel it like tickling my back. Do you guys ever get that? And it's not there. Gosh, it really felt. There it is. I knew it was there. Okay. It's been there for a couple hours, and I finally felt it again. I'm not the only one that has that, where they get caught in your bra or something, and then they are tickling your back. I have a post from Kelly. Okay, how are we going to remember this? And I know Gina's going to want to be live at 4 o'clock, or 4:15. I have an email from Kelly that she prepared for me. I don't know how we got to the 22nd, and I haven't done the April drawings yet. I know that Kelly didn't have it ready for me. She didn't have it ready for me in the beginning. Not that. I'm going to pull it up on my phone because she created a list for me. And if I can pull this up and we can write a note. Here, you guys, I'm going to bring this up on my phone, right? So this is, hopefully it opens up. Okay, the April monthly class challenge, all that, top fans, mystery card. Okay, if you guys can help me remember, we're going to do the drawing at the back end of this class. And it's not a class. It's just, words are hard. We're going to do, I got my pen right here. So we're going to do the April drawings. All right. We're going to keep that here so that we don't forget that, right? That's important business, you guys. I don't want to have that hanging over my head yet, because this is, I think, the last live that I'm going to do with you before I leave, because I leave on Tuesday. So the goal is to finish up the showcase today, give you guys, and I know there's going to be at least 20 to 40 people that will fill out the registration at least today. That's my goal. I think that's what will happen. That's what's been happening in the past. Usually within 24 hours, we have 60 people that fill it out, which is phenomenal. You guys are amazingly amazing. And I'm working with my sister-in-law, Amanda. She's been helping me with registrations and payments. She's going to be here at my house from 9 to 11 tomorrow, and we're going to work in person together, nonstop, for those 2 hours to go through every registration we possibly can together. And I'm going to teach her everything that I could do so that nothing gets missed, nothing is wrong. And so we're going to continue to work independently on registrations until Monday morning. And Monday, you guys, I go live all day for the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. And by then I won't have any bandwidth really to answer emails, because I know I need to start packing at some point. So Amanda's going to take over the registrations. So just know that if you get your registration done by Saturday night, that will give me good chance that I would get your registration done with me seeing it before Sunday night. And if it's not too late to do your registration at any point. So let's say you guys have a weekend you can't get it done. It's okay. Just know I'm going to get Amanda as trained as I possibly can so that while I'm gone, this will be the first time I'm ever doing this. And I'm going to learn to trust that she's going to stage the email. She's going to do all the steps that I do in a normal process so that we don't miss things in people's boxes. And even with everything that I do, we still miss things. Like Cheryl Gardner, we missed putting her frame in her box. It just had happened. So we try our best not to do that. But I have about 5 or 6 things in the process, and we're going to make sure that they get put into the check so that she knows how to do it. So she, while I'm gone, will be able to do class registration so that when I come back, they're not all waiting to get done. And what'll happen is I'm going to have all my golden tickets printed and have her write out all the names. So when we come back, you guys, everything's going to be kitted. We're going to marry things up on Tuesday, which is, what is June 9th is when I get back at midnight on the 8th. And so Tuesday the 9th is going to be like a figure things out type thing. And like between Tuesday, Wednesday, I want to get all the boxes staged or all the packages staged so that we can create all the shipping labels on Thursday and drop everything off at the post office or the UPS on Friday, the 12th. That's the goal. Okay. So if what you can do for your part is like get the registration in sooner rather than later, that would be amazing. So again, if you get it in later, it's just gonna be that you might be staged on the side for shipping. So it's all good. So Julie said, I can write them down for you since I'll be watching live in your new bee journal. Yay! So yes, so Julie, I was really excited to put you qualified, so you got your bee journal. Very cool. Hi, Julie Biersbach. All right. Perfect time to make classes that are there looking at me. Exactly. I will be missing you, but making my purchases and playing catch up. Good. Okay. And then, hi, Jean Turwilliger. And then there's Cheryl. Oh, no problem. Cheryl, I'm so sorry that, I don't know. I can't even explain. You guys, I don't know how. Well, it just gets missed, right? Like, I had a couple people helping me, and I know they do the best that they can. And I think what happened is the frame just didn't get set in your box. And then what happened is when I went to ship your box, I don't think we had a packing list so that it could be checked off. And so we missed it. But it's right in a pile over there, and the frame will go out to you today. So all we can do is fix things. We can't necessarily change them. We can always make things right is what we do. Hi, Chris Robinson. All right. Was walking Bernie. Looking forward to this. Good. I hope your physical therapy is going good as well, Chris. All right. So I can make sure Kelly gets them. Perfect. Okay. So what is entailing what I keep talking about, a registration form. You guys can access it multiple ways. I have a QR code. So if you hit your camera right here, you pull up the QR code. Oh, you know what? I never put it in the folder. Oh, May is still there. Ah, interesting. All right, let me do a test of the public broadcast system. So normally I have the June one in there. I have the June one in a different spot. So if you guys go to where we are right now, we're in a YouTube watching me live, and not the live chat, in the more here, there's a link. If you guys can access it that way. I need to put this registration form file into the folder where it links with the QR code. I'll do that right after class. But if you guys access the registration form from here, that was from the YouTube video. You can also go into any one of my events. So I'm in, right here you can access it too. So I have an announcement in the resources section of my website. If you click here, it takes you into the video. And if you click here, it takes you into the registration form. So there's another spot you can find it. The other spot is in all events that I create for the month of June. So when you toggle to June on my events calendar and you click on one of the events, if you scroll down, there's a whole paragraph right here that says click here if you would like to be taken to the form. So I have it in almost, I think, every class that I have that's on my events calendar here. It should always be in here, right? We do have one minor schedule change from the calendar, from an aspect of there's a PDF calendar in my resources. If you go down to the resources, there's a calendar. We have to add on, I believe, we have to add on the alternative paper pumpkin class, and we have to add on the extra Pooh class, the honey pot class. But what happened is on the 18th, I was supposed to be doing the live class that night, and I will be going to Riverton, Utah for a Stampin' Up! Training event, and I am flying out on the 17th and coming back on the 19th. So I needed to move the live class on the 18th. I moved it to the 29th, if I'm not mistaken. I put it on the afternoon of the 29th. So that's a minor change on the calendar. I'm going to have Kelly update this, and we'll resubmit it to the internet so you guys can get a new folder, a new calendar for June printed out. So Jean Terwilliger's box arrived today and enjoyed the heavenly aroma. Oh man, I bet your boxes smelled like cinnamon oatmeal or like cinnamon raisin oatmeal. Like that flavor was awesome. All right, so that's the registration form. So let's pull that up. And we're going to, well, that was the video. We're going to work our way through the registration form. So I'm going to act like I'm doing one, just to let you guys know. Make sure you have to, I made a comment here. Make sure you click submit at the end of the form after you see the shirt of me see the picture of me in the yellow shirt. I have at least 3 times a month that somebody thinks they registered, but they never hit the submit button at the end. So we're going to walk through that. Make sure you guys see that. And don't send money until you know how much the total is. But you want to put your email address in there, and you can populate your name and fill this in. I have to do this in order for it to work as well. So last name, put your phone number in, and then the email address that you want me to use for correspondence. And you can put your address here. If it hasn't changed, you can put it's the same, right? And then the first class is ink, paper, scissors featuring Velvet Meadow. Now I haven't done this before, but I put the cost plus shipping, right? So you have an idea of how much the class costs. And then I also added that link that this takes you right into it. So when you go, oh man, I clicked all the way back out. Let's see if it didn't even save my stuff. Oh no. Oh, it did. Look at that. Look at that. My information is populated. I love it. So ink, paper, scissors features Velvet Meadow. Velvet Meadow. Oh man, I have, of course, one card over here that is, I gotta grab it. One moment, please. Kelly hasn't put together her set of cards yet. So we had my card with the kitted cards. So Velvet Meadow is ink, paper, scissors. The stamp set is called Flowering Meadow. And the 4 cards that we made they feature the velvet paper. So this back piece right here is velvet. You're going to get a 6x6 piece of all of the velvet papers in your kit. And you just need a sentiment. Now, Hello Friend comes from a different stamp set. It's called Opulent Oasis. And then this guy's super pretty, Sending Wishes for the Happiest Birthday. And that is Lily of the Valley for the sentiment, and Framed All Around for this sentiment right here. But just sentiments, you guys. It's so pretty. There's some velvet paper back here as well. And you'll get those dreamy flowers. This one is a baby, like a card with a pocket here. So it looks like this. And when you open it, that comes out and it goes up like that. So Opulent Oasis. And then Happy Birthday comes from Garden Gatherings. So again, so far so good, just sentiments that you got to worry about. And this is all that velvet back there. And then this is one where we did use that stamp. Now, if I know a lot about you guys, you have flower stamps at home. So you'll get a piece of white paper and you're going to stamp your flowers in berry bursts and cut them out. And if you don't have Flowering Meadow, I know that you could find something else that is flower themed that you could stamp and put on there. And you'll get these 2 little leaf things already die cut for you. All right, so then in the inside, it looks like that. The words come from a set called Exciting Times. So we did use the Flowering Meadow and pulled in various other stamp sets just for sentiments. But this is the ink, paper, scissors. You'll get a 1/4 pack of the designer paper, a 6x6 of each of the velvet pages, and then you'll also get the pack of Dreamy Flowers and a roll of the Peaceful Pine green ribbon. It's so pretty. It worked perfectly on all the cards. It was awesome. So Julie, was there supposed to be cookies? She found it, eating it now. Good. Thumbs up to that. Yes, you should have gotten a cookie. All right, so that is ink, paper, scissors. If you want that, what happens is I do that with, Kelly does the in-person and I do the mail. So I'm going to pick mailed. And then the next one is the Sweet Bundle. Sweet Bundle features Boutique Blossoms. And Boutique Blossoms, there's a bunch of little things going on with this. So there's a scalloped bloom stamp set, and then Boutique Blossoms, and it's a super sweet. So it comes with both of these bundles. And I don't remember what we did exactly. I know that we didn't really stamp the flowers anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we did on this one. Okay, so 3 of the cards are heavy on the die cutting, and then there's 1 card where we did stamp a flower set. So on this one, it's the Sweet Bundle class. So I have, it's $22 plus shipping or free with a $40 order if in person or porch pickup, or it's $60 order if you need it mailed. And again, there's a link there, and it takes you into it so that you can see. And then what you're going to want to do is check these out. So we use the Boutique Blossoms. So we use the shimmery, the pearlized paper to cut the flowers out. Marianne worked hard on this for us. So she helped us big time. She came down from Green Bay, picked up stuff, took it back, cut, and then brought it back, you guys. Amazing. So she helped us cut a lot of the greenery already. And these are kitted. We kitted these yesterday. Phenomenal. So let's celebrate. I just want to celebrate. Comes from Exciting Times. And then the Happy Birthday comes from Exciting Times. And we use scallop blooms for the... Nope, both of these, I think. The Happy Birthday to You and the Let's Celebrate both come from Exciting Times. And then we put the little leaf in the corner. So we did use the focal images over here from the leaf. So a lot of assembly on here, but really pretty. We got those in color pearls on this one. Now this one features the hydrangea hue. And again, we use that pearlized paper. And Have a Good Day. And that comes from Boutique Blossoms and Scalloped Blooms. So, oh, it's right here. Have a Good Day. That's where that came from. And then on the inside, we stamped that little leaf, which is actually from this set right here. Same set. And got to feature that new Lily of the Valley embossing folder back there. Just a little bit. You can see we took and hovered over with some blue ink. So that's the card. This one features your green with Barely Blush again. We made a book card. Annette told us, so Annette was helping us prep while Diane and I were working on this. And Annette's like, I haven't made a book card in a while. I'm like, are you certain? We just did one with Cute as a Bug. And she's like, well, I didn't make that yet. And so to help Annette out to get another book card, we did. And so, hi. Hello, hunky noodle boy. What's up, Buttercup? I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I'm indecisive right now. Okay, well, there's nothing to see here, officer. Keep her moving. And no spilling water or coffee. So come on, buddy. Mom, I just want love. Where am I supposed to go to get love? Honey doesn't love me. Yes, she does. She just shows it with her claws. All right. So here's this one. And so I thought we made that one into a happy birthday card. And then the last one, so this was a book fold, is a different type of a fold. We also have this one, which is a unique fold as well. Now, if you're giving this to a non-card maker, you might put a little note on here that says what they need to do, because what happens is they might not get this. They'll probably look at it and they'll be like, what is going on? But what happens is that folds or flips out, and then that flips out, and then that flips up. And sending best wishes for health and healing. So we made this into a I am here for you card. And that is, well, no recipe card here. But I'd have to look back where we got the words from. But I am here for you. It's a different set. And normally the recipe card's in there. But all you do is you put a little bit of dimensionals right through the middle here. And then that lifts up, and you're good to go. So pretty one with the Chris Cantaloupe. Now this one does feature the 2 flower stamps here. And we pulled in swirl designs to get some background texture here. But if you don't have Boutique Blossoms, you could always use something else, okay? So, pretty flowery cards. We all say, oh man, I got too many flower cards, or I got too many flowers. But you know what? We all love flowers. Sending salutations is where that came from. The words are from. So I just found the little slip here, so we'll put that back in there. All right, Boutique Blossoms, and you're going to be like, yep, I want it. So you're going to put yes to go gets mailed, or in person with me, or you could get porch pickup with me. Now, when you go to Let's Just Stamp, you're going to feel like deja vu. I get it. I understand. We used the same designer paper, but we featured a different stamp set. So the stamp set we featured for the Let's Just Stamp is called Fragrant. Oh, come on, you turkey butt. Okay, the stamp set is called Fragrant Layers. It's also a die set, so we had to pull in some dies. We just did. They're so cool. Oh, what did she say? For some, the struggle is real trying to open a card. It is, right? So you might have to put a little note or give it to a card maker and they'll figure it out. They will. They'll be like, wait, this isn't a trick card. So Fragrant Layers has this really cool die that looks like this. And so normally we try to do a card like this for Let's Just Stamp where there's no die cutting or minor embossing, right? So this is your normal Let's Just Stamp card, but we just had to use those dies, you guys. And we're graduating our people from beginners to more casual avid crafters, I think. And most people are definitely okay having some die cutting on the Let's Just Stamp. Hi, Kimberly. You're because my box came and you're playing. I love it. No worries. Debbie said for some, oh, that was Debbie that said that the struggle is real to open card. Okay, so you're going to say that they look hunky. You need to make a decision, buddy, because we are in the middle of transacting a show right now. Yeah, Mom, I don't care. I know you don't care. Here, let's put you on your blankie. Here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's not knock anything over. And let's put you right on your blankie. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, you're a happy kitten now. Okay. So they look similar because we used the Boutique Blossoms paper, right? It's so pretty and it went so nicely with this stamp set. So we did pull in for this one, a different sentiment came from, oh man, we must have used Words and Wishes and Balloon Festoon for the happy birthday. And the flowers come from here. So we use this double stamp right here for this one. It stamps really nice. And you guys, we used some of those new shimmer pens. Hang on, I gotta show you what they look like. People are still on the fence with these. They haven't decided yet if they need to make the purchase to get them or not. So I got them, and I haven't opened any of them up yet, except for the Golden Glow, right? So they're really pretty. There's the Chris Cantaloupe, the Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, and then the Barely Blush. And what happens, I used this one, and I colored in the center of my flowers with it. And so it's a shimmer pen that is in all of the in colors, all the new in colors. Okay, so it works really nice. Okay, so that's more stamping. This one, you'll get the little die cut pieces, and the hello comes from this set right here. And then just a note comes from this set. And then we got to use the Paradise Garden embossing folder back here, and then the Lily of the Valley embossing folder here. And they're just really pretty. So this one has on the inside a cat hair, of all things. Okay, that happens. And then those stamps come from here as well. So very cool. Okay, so we got a little bit of all of the in colors going on here as well, right? Because we got Golden Glow, the Pine, the Blush, the Hue, and the Cantaloupe, right? And so this guy looks like Thinking of You Today with a little baby butterfly up there. And the butterfly came from the All A Flutter stamp set. So if you don't have the new in colors yet, you could probably find some that's very similar, right? You could find a different green or a different pink, right? I'm sure that we've got other colors that you could use instead. Kimberly says oatmeal. Yes, all the cookies were oatmeal raisin this time. All right, so lots coming up for Let's Just Stamp. Lots of pretty cards here. So what you're going to want to do is say yes, you want it, or no, you don't want it, or do you want to attend in person with Diane? And if you filled this out, I can always let Diane know. Next thing on the list is the June monthly class. So when you go to the June monthly class, now this is a mishmash of like different products. I don't keep it all in the family. So, and it's different themes. I try to be not all women or not all man cards or not all birthday cards, right? So on this one, I don't know how it ended up. I ended up like with this one. So Diane helped me with these the other day. This is Balloon Festoons, and we tried to make this to be a birthday card for a kid. All right, we tried. Like this is, we were channeling our inner Gina here. So Balloon Festoon is where the Let's Celebrate came from. And Sue Deppis in the nick of time came to pick up her order and gave me a card, and we completely cased her card right off the bat. We took it upstairs and we're like, yes, this is the layout. And what's cool about this is it's going to open this way, right? So you have the happy birthday and the balloon on the inside. And then we have that it opens one more time and you've got enjoy your day. So it's like a trifecta of verbiage. Let's celebrate, happy birthday, enjoy your day. And all the die cutting is done for you. Anna's working on it right now. And all the words and the balloons and everything comes from the Balloon Festoon. So then we made this one. And honestly, with this one, we could have gone any color palette. And we ended up with Chris Cantaloupe. And now I'm thinking to my head, oh, I should have done it with Hydrangea Hue. But it's okay. We got the Cantaloupe. And it says, wishing you everything wonderful. It comes from the Natural Artistry set with the peacock, right? And so this is a fun fold. Jay Shante made me a thank you card. And the thank you card used this layout. And so it opens this way and then this way. And it has the Lily of the Valley happy birthday. And then this one has from the, let me think about that. Help Me Grow has the little flower like that matches the outside, and then Help Me Grow here. So we kind of used Help Me Grow for this because that's where this die came from. And wishing you everything wonderful, happy birthday. So it's a bright, cheerful card. And again, this one could be easily reproduced if you need more with all of the other in colors. It's so pretty. So generally you just need words on that one. And then the last card, we wanted to, so this is the Beautiful Ordinary Life Designer Series paper. And so it's 3 different patterns. So we saved the other 3 patterns for another card. And so we had this polka dotty one and we thought, what could work for this? So we ended up with, we knew we wanted to do this big Spotlight in Nature circle with the scallop circle from the Scallop Blooms, but we needed a flower big enough to put on it. And this was out and we're like, oh, that will work. So what we did is we just stamped the outline on here and then we used colored pencils. And you could also use blends if you wanted, but we made it into a birthday card. It says, it's your day, happy birthday, and that's from Rolling Waves. I haven't gotten around to coloring in my flower, but I will. And so that is the 3rd card. So all different, like they're not your traditional, they're all A2 in size, but different fold, and we're going to have you guys notch this out and work on that. So that features Fragrant Layers, Balloon Festoon, Natural Artistry, which I didn't bring that here. It's sitting over there, but I think you guys are good for words. So I'm going to be like, yup, I want that one too. All right. So Rose Coleman helps me with the technique class. So she designs the technique class and I offer it here in the States where I work on the Sweet Bundle here with somebody usually, and then she offers it in Canada. So if you're in Canada and you're looking for an amazing demonstrator, Rose Coleman is your girl. She offers multiple classes as well. I don't think she's gotten back to me yet. No. So I said, hey, can you send me the pictures? These were from last month, was Boutique Blossom. But when Rose gets her cards to me, we will create the cover photo and that will be in here. Now, will it be today? Will it be tomorrow? I don't know. Generally, I have 12 people every month that do her class. I've kitted up 12 now, I think every month since January, and they're always gone, which is perfect. So just know that that's coming. This one is free with a $60 minimum order. And when the time comes, when you click here, I'll have the cover photo in here as well. So, okay, let's go down here, back to here. So do I want it? You can decide. There's 12 people that always put yes. So I'll put yes for now. All right. So that concludes the 5 core classes that I've had on the calendar for many, many, many years now, right? So now we're going to switch gears, and I work with Kelly on 2 classes. We work together to offer you 2 additional. So she's, again, riding the Winnie Pooh train to Costa Rica. That is our goal. Oh, a diamond fell off. I wonder if that is from that card. It is. Look, no, it's not. Things that make you go, All right, well, we're going to put you right back there. So there are 2 classes that are Winnie the Pooh themed that are currently available. We're going to talk about the new one first, and then we're going to talk about the one the Stamp-a-Stack afterwards, because that's more of a past class by the time this comes through. So we're calling this one Honey Pots and Happy Thoughts, and it's $34 plus shipping. and we're going to put yes to mailed kits. So what do the cards look like, and what are you going to get? You're going to get a quarter pack of the designer series paper, the in color dots, and you're going to get a roll of the golden glow ribbon. And then you're going to make 4 card kits. So this is going to, it's like mirroring an ink, paper, scissors, except for this isn't being called ink, paper, scissors. So this is the best days, the kind of days are the days spent together. And so when you open this up, she made it into a fun fold like that. So you get all your characters. Old friends are the best friends. All right, so there's one card. And then this card right here has the Pooh Bear sitting outside his home with Piglet, to a forever kind of friend. And when you open it up, we've got it set up like that. Right? Super cute. And we'll put that behind. And then this one looks like this. It's one of those spanner cards, I believe is what they say. So on the spanner card, this lifts up, and then you've got that, hi buddy, you got this guy, and then that lifts up, and then you've got some honey pots on the inside, right? And then that's where you can write your love note. Super cute, okay? And the last one for the honey pots and happy thoughts class is this guy. So you're going to get a section of the designer paper, and I know that it'll be this one or potentially another one that you will get to have in your kit. When the 12 by 12 comes, I think there's 9 different ones, and how the paper is going to get cut, it'll get cut through the middle and cut. So you're going to get, we're twisting the paper so that you'll either get like the one that's in this corner or this corner. You'll get 2 different ones. That's how it's going to happen. And so this one, she used the 2-tone Mossy Meadow and the 100-acre wood. So all these cards are just like how normally you get a kit from me. All the die cutting will be done, but this is like an ink, paper, scissors in the fact that you'll get the DSP and you'll need to cut it. So she'll go through the process of cutting just like I always do with you. And then always here for you. So super cute. All right, so that is the Happy Thoughts, the Honey Pots and Happy Thoughts Pooh Bear class. And you can put if you want that or if you don't. And again, it's $34 because it includes product. So it's priced, we priced it the exact same way as we did the ink, paper, scissors. So then these are what you could use for the words. And these are what, if you have the designer paper and you want to die cut the labels out, you could use this or your scissors. But these were what were featured with that class. All right. Now the other one, oh man, it fell right down here. So it's always like leaning towers of Pisas around here. Okay. So the other one is called it's a paper pumpkin. So we are doing, and we definitely are going to be doing this through at least through September, right? And Kelly's made a commitment to me. Well, she's made a commitment to herself that she really wants to earn Costa Rica. That is her radar goal. She's 5 months away and she's over halfway there. She's out of 40,000 points. You need 40,000 points. She's at 25, right? So she needs 15,000 more points, and 5 months to do it, right? So you do the math, and so she's like, "Yep, I'm going to do a paper pumpkin alternative class every month." So we design them together, and we're going to include them in the registration process for the next 5 months, and then we'll see where she's at. But that's where I know she's going to do that, and we already have it on the radar to do a Winnie the Pooh sampler class, like a picture frame, right? That'll be for July, I think. But so the alternative paper pumpkin, there's 4 different options. Basically, 2 options are the same with or without a box, and the other 2 options are the same with or without a box. So let me see what that means. We've had a huge amount of overwhelming response for the last 2 that we did. The fluttering by, I think, with the hummingbirds, and then we did the Lakeside Retreat, right? Great. Like, tons. So the next one is called Sparkling Celebrations, and we have the same options where you can get your box from us or you can get it on your own, right? So those are one of the breakdowns. But then the other option is, do you want to make 3 of the original paper pumpkins, 1 each of the 3 designs, and then add on 5 designs that we created times 2 cards? Or do you not want to make any of them as Paper Pumpkin intended them, and you make 5 designs, the same 5 designs, but 3 of each one, right? So I'm going to drop down the camera. I can't really show you what I don't know where the box is of my open. Like I have one paper pumpkin that's open, and I don't want to open this one because it might need to go to somebody. It will probably go to somebody. I think Kelly must have it. She must have taken it and it's at her house. So I can't show you what the cards were supposed to look like as intended, but I can show you the 5 cards that we designed that were recreated. And so this is one of them, and it's really cool. We use some of the Blackberry Bliss 2-tone cardstock here, and then that embossing folder that is currently retired. It is something from Sale-a-bration last year, but it worked perfectly because it looks like fireworks in the back or stars in the back. And then when you open it up, we used so this is how it got cut apart, and we used it actually on the inside. And we love it because the bottom here is lighter, so you can write your love note. Wishing you happiness. I hope all things wonderful are headed your way. What a perfect card, right? I love that. Hi and bye.
I cut that black mat.
Oh, it's done. Okay. Thank you.
So
Yay.
don't cut it again.
Okay, perfect. We'll see you back in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the alternatives. Again, you're going to decide if you want 3 of this one or 2 of it. Here's another one. Super cute. So we saved some of those little lights and we put them right next to here. You brighten my day. That's perfect, right? Okay, and again, what we do for this is we add into the kit any labels, any silver paper, the embossed. We'll add in a circle, a silver circle, the label. We add in the extra ribbon because this paper pumpkin doesn't come with any ribbon. Added in some gems, right? So your kit will come with the extra parts it needs. Plus you're gonna cut yours apart. So this says, you brighten my day. I truly appreciate all you do. And then we put the light post on the inside, okay? So that's one of the cards. Another design that we did was this. So we cut the bases and the mats apart. And so we put the fireworks in here, added the silver here with the ribbon, and happy birthday with some fireworks. Now those fireworks are from a set that is, that must be from the stamps that come with the pumpkin. So that's perfect. All right, so that's one. This one has the fireworks on it. It says time to celebrate. So we used the paper pumpkin piece that came and added a circle behind it. And we have all the fireworks exploding out of here. And this is stelled to the city and back. Look, it's all stelled around the edge. So you're going to want to have your Stella pen ready. Okay, and the inside looks like that. And then the last one, so we took the arch from here and we put the arch on here and we die cut from a set that is not Light the Way, but the other set that was with the fireworks. And we put a little mesh down here and put the night sky and time to celebrate. And you'll have your envelopes that so we didn't cut into any of the envelopes this time. So you'll have 9 of these pretty envelopes that will match the cards. But if you get the paper pumpkin, like where you want to make 3 of the originals, then how it works for $20 plus shipping, you would get the extra kit to do 10 more cards. And you use your other 2 sets, right? Because the pumpkin makes 3 each of 3 designs. And that's 9 cards. So you're going to make your 3 as intended, and then you have the pieces for 6 left over. Those pieces get cut up and consumed with our additional pieces to make 10 more cards. And then if you don't want to make the 3 that the paper pumpkin has allotted, you're going to take all of your components for your entire box, and you're going to take our pieces and make 15 cards, 3 of each of these. And then you'll get the extra 6 envelopes that you need as well. So very cool. All right, so the additional option, so if you do option where you get all 3 sets, that's $25 plus shipping. Now, if you need the pumpkin box, it's $27 for the pumpkin, which is a steal, because if you go to buy it online from yourself, it's $29, I think. So we were able to offer it at a little bit of a reduced rate. We gave a little bit of a discount. So you could get the $27 pumpkin from us, and if you know you want the pumpkin and you fill it out, if you fill it out in your registration form that you want us to send you the pumpkin, we actually will go into our subscriptions and update the address to be for you, and we'll have Stampin' Up! Ship the box directly to you versus us getting it and then us sending it to you. So just know if you do select with the box option, we're going to make that happen. So by June 10th, the order will be in and you'll have it sent directly to you. Well, I lied. This is for May. Haha. We're not in June yet. There's a pre-registration for June. So some of you did do this for last month. You pre-registered for this class. There were maybe 6 people that pre-registered for the box. And so the May box is already probably at your doorstep. So, okay. So that's the alternative paper pumpkin class. All right. You found me by watching Rose. Oh, that's awesome, Shirley. A bunch of people. We help each other. Rose and I, we love each other. I love her. And she always tells me she loves me. So we love working with each other. So you can figure out if you want 3 of the original designed cards plus 2 each of 5 additional designs, or do you want to make 3 each? And so I've got all the options here. Do you want a box? So basically option 1 and 2 are the same. It's with or without a box. And option 3 and 4 are the same. It's either with or without a box. So I'm going to say I want option 3 and without a box. Now, the next question is, are you planning to place an order to get any of the classes for free? So the classes that you could get for free with an order this month are the Sweet Bundle, Let's Just Stamp Monthly, or Technique Club class, right? So hang on, more stuff is falling on the floor. All right, so I just can't keep things on piles. Okay, so you might be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna place an order with Christine to get 2 of the classes for free. And those are the 2. This really helps me because when you give me your order, I go back to your registration form and I can figure out which classes were meant to be free with your order. Or you could just put none that you don't plan to. Now, would you like any past classes, paper pumpkins, or events that you want to add to the registration form? This is, you guys, my travel docs are required. I need to check in for the cruise. They're wanting me to do that. Oh my goodness. Would you like anything from the past? So this is where if you want to get the Winnie the Pooh class, that is the Stamp-a-Stack, that hasn't even happened yet. Kelly and I designed these cards, 15 different cards for a Winnie the Pooh Stamp-a-Stack. She's doing it live with you on the 28th, and for the in-person community, we moved it to June 2nd, and it's 15 unique cards that we've done so when you get the kit, you'll get everything, the extra pieces for embossed, you'll get the extra labels cut, and for those of you who are on the team, the Be Happy Stampers, you can choose for team pricing, where you can provide your own materials like the ribbon, the gems, and the DSP. But if you're not on the team, it's a full class where you'll get all those things, and the price point is a little higher because it includes the product. But one of the perks of being on the Be Happy Stampers is we give team pricing for certain things like Stamp-a-Stacks, Memories and More classes, team events, and product shares. So these are the 15 cards. And this is, you guys, I have 3 sitting here. There are 3 left out of, let me just repeat. I didn't even say it yet, but 100. There are 100 that Kelly and her mom and Sean and her dad, they worked on kitting up 100 of these. And there are 3 full size left. There's no Be Happy Stamper pricing left on this one. There's 3 full sets that are available. I take that back. I think that there could be a Be Happy Stamper one. I'd have to look in the box to see what we have for the products. So there's 3. And we're not kidding more. I know she's not. She's done. She's like, I'm good. I'm moving on to the next thing. So if you do want a Winnie the Pooh one, I would highly recommend you reaching out to me like privately, either in this chat or text me or call me and say, hey, I really want the Pooh. I'm not going to base it off of who did, like, the registration, because I feel like 3 are going to go really fast, and they might even be gone before I'm done with this live. So I'm just going to put it out there that if somebody says, hey, I want the Winnie the Pooh thing, I'm going to just, I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to write the names down. So, Maria said, I'll be sending your request in soon. Wonderful. Wonderful. And then, Shirley said, I found by what? And so, yeah, Debbie Gass did too. What was so super sweet is when we went to Onstage, I had my group of girls there, and I got to introduce them to Rose, and some of them have been watching Rose for many years, and it was really cool to see them, how they lit up when they got to meet Rose in person. So it's so cool. All right, so Kimberly said orange. I'm not sure about orange. I only bought Hydrangea Hue and Peaceful Pine so far, but haven't tried them yet. Okay, so Silly Old Bear is a Stamp-a-Stack. It's $55. No, it's $58 plus shipping. And again, if you're getting multiple things, the shipping always comes down because we can consolidate packages. So, all right, so that's the Silly Old Bear Stamp-a-Stack, down to 3, okay? Now, there is also another class that we did this month together, and it helps Kelly. It is the Memories and More class, and we have 6 of this one available. So this is the Sale-a-bration Expressions. Nancy, you are down. Yeah, Nancy, you're down. You're one of the 93. Like, you're one of the 93. I promise. Hang on. I will show you. I will show you. Hang on. Nancy Mole, if you don't believe me, here's your kit. I have it. It's right here, okay? I have it here with your name on it, okay? I promise. Yours is here. You're one of our, you're one of our 97. So there's 98, 99, and 100. So there's 3 left. Okay. Hello, Mitzi Stanley. So for the Sale-a-bration Expressions, Memories, and More, Kelly made up, so we designed this together. It was included in the whole registration, and she kitted. And I believe she kitted 60 sets of these, and we have 6 left, right? So it was the last hoorah for the Memories and More. There are 6 designs, and you will make 3 of each one. So this one I'm not so worried about. This one, if you put this in the class registration form, so in the past classes section, oops, that's not what I want to do. In here, if you want to put Memories and More, like the balloon Memories and More, we'll get it. So this is called balloon, what was it? Sale-a-bration Expressions, Memories and More. You make 18 cards, and you only use half the pack of the Memories and More. So it was really great making so many birthday cards. They're very festive. So we have 6 left of this one. And again, it's more current, and that's why I'm including it now, because they're still fresh and on my page here. They're right here. And then also in May, I did the Stamp-a-stack. So we have, I think, 8 left of this Stamp-a-stack. So you guys, I'm not done. I'm still working my way through, but I had a pile here, and it was getting to me. I want to get through this pile. So this is the Stamp-a-stack called Homemade Sweetness. And so I have 8 left of that one. So those are kind of more what has recently happened. Now, going back to the pumpkin too, I have this here. I accidentally signed Debbie Stone up for this class to get a set of 3 of the April paper pumpkin, altered and edited, right? So this is what the packet looks like, and then you merge this in with your, you merge this in with your paper pumpkin. And I haven't had a chance to take her name off of this. I just talked to her about 2 hours ago, and she said that she didn't want the whole extra packet, but she got her pumpkin for me. So we do have one of these, and this is one where if somebody's watching right now, you gotta let me know that you're interested in this, because I feel like this is the only one that's left, and if somebody tells me that they'd like it, we're going to make it work out. So I'm going to put Mary down for the Stamp-a-stack Pooh class, okay? So, Mary, I see your comment. I have you down for a Pooh class. I think that's the SB class, question mark, on my check off sheet in my box I got today. I take the Be Happy Simbers if she has one. Julie Damaris. So Julie, yeah, I needed to talk to you about what the SB meant. So if you, I didn't know if you had signed up, Demare, your name is always so hard for me to spell. Wow, Maris. You want the Pooh Be Happy Stampers. So right, you guys, now we're down to 1. I knew this was going to happen. All right, so Mary Sykes, I have a full one, and Julie, I have a team pricing one, okay? So there's 1 left at this moment, okay? Julie, what is her great idea? Let me just see. Okay, I'll donate my points to her. I want... Oh, Mary Sykes. Oh, my goodness, Mary. I'm so happy you put up here, I want the Winnie the Pooh, and then you said it down here. I didn't see that one up there. There were so many comments that just came in here. Can I donate the points to her? You mean like rewards? I don't think it works that way. The rewards is it's based off of sales. So she needs sales. If you give her points, it doesn't... You can't donate points. Nope, I don't think you can donate points. All right. So, Mary, I got you down for 1. And then, Julie, I got you down. And then, you guys, if somebody's interested in the April Paper Pumpkin alternative class with the set of 3, it is a set of 3. I have that available too. Okay, so let's keep going on other things in the registration form. So, the reason I took a minute to do that, because we are in the past classes. Those are things that are sitting here to give you examples of what I have for past classes. So, there are more too. I have a whole pile, and we'll get to them in a moment. Right, so you can put whatever you want here. But like, let's say you want the Memories and More. Okay, great. I want the Memories and More balloon one. Just write it in here. Balloon. and we'll see that. Any comments you guys want to write, this is your time to shine. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Do you want 2 of something? Do you want a past class? Do you want a paper pumpkin? You can write whatever you can write. I love you in here. Like, you can write whatever you want. So you'll take the April pumpkin. Okay, Mary. All right, that April pumpkin is yours then too. All right, just like that, you guys, it's gone. Okay, we're gonna hit next. And there's a fruit fly here. Okay, if you hit next and it doesn't let you go, then you need to see what is wrong with it. Okay, so now we have some additional offerings in June, pre-registrations for July. So would you like to reserve a summer paper palooza? If you want to, officially, though, there's 2 registrations. One is the one that you're in currently for all of the June classes, but I have an official registration process for the summer palooza that you do have to click here. 45 of you have already pre-registered, so don't pre-register again. All you have to do is put, I've previously registered for it. But if you are signing it for the first time, you want to put either yes to go box or PDF only. But you still will need to fill out the registration form by clicking here. Okay. So I have 15 left of the Stamping Fun in the Sun. So if you already signed up for it, put no, I already signed up for it. But if you would like, there's an online version with a box, right, where you get the whole entire thing. And what do I mean by that? The whole entire thing. So this is Awilda's. I have it to connect with her because she recently signed up. I gotta check with her on sending payment. But this is what the box looks like, right? So you'll get your amazing oatmeal raisin cookie, a thank you card from me. You'll get the button. You'll get the pins. So what I have to do is just check I have to check Awilda's payment to make sure that she sent it. Because I always double check that, right? She signed up and registered, and I just want to make sure. So, and then you'll get your card kits for making. So like this one says the in-color cards. And so with the in-color cards class, you'll make the bag with the 5 in-color cards, right? So that's one class. And then there's the little sampling of the ribbon. You'll get your prize patrol with the anchors. You get the paperweight, which is this guy right here, right? That comes in this bag. Some of you, we had to take the box out of the bag so it could ship better, right? But some of you got it just like that. Then there was a pillow gift here with a cookie. And then this was the neck fan, right? So everybody who registered got this cool neck fan that says crafting now 100% cooler. So that was in here. And then I've got some more of the classes down below. So one of the classes made the money cards. So those cards looked like this. And right, we're making all these cards and all these projects on Monday, right? So if anybody wants to get registered yet, you might not have your box by Monday, right? But you would have you'd be able to watch the videos. And that was a cute little purse inside there, a little gift bag. And then that one had a little present in it that popped up, right? So those are the money cards. And then we had, so all the rest of the bottom stuff here is everything that is needed for the make and takes. But the other make and takes, there was the sampler was part of it, right? Like that. And then you have the bonus cards that got made. And then the last thing for projects was the explosion box, right? So it was intense. The projects, when you're done with them, you're gonna be like, holy Moses, holy shnikes, okay? So lots and lots of creative content. We had 4 creative presentations. Like this was one of them that Susan Wormley made. And so you have four extra presentations that you can watch to get creative content. So, all right, again, another pile to bit the dust here. So, all right, let's put that back. So that was the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. So if you guys haven't done it or registered, if you've already registered, you're going to put no or already signed up. But if you'd like to add yourself to it, you want to pick one of those options and then click here and officially register for it. These 2 events have official registration forms that are separate of the whole class registration process. And then the pre-registration we have is for the Bikes and Blooms Altered and Edited. We're trying to get a handle on how many people are interested in an alternative class featuring the Bikes and the Blooms. And so if you're curious what the Bikes and the Blooms is all about, I have, oh man, let's see here. In my website, there is, it's going to take me right to Stampin' Up. And we're going to go Cards by Christine. If you go to my website for the calendar for next month. I've already got the paper pumpkin class out here. So if you go to events here, and then you go to June, if you're curious what the next paper pumpkin is all about, because we can still register for the next pumpkin. If you go like this, right there. This is just a sampling. There's bikes and blooms, okay? So it says there's 3 each of 3 designs with silver foil and pre-cut paper pieces, silver butterfly embellishments, and linen thread. A stamp set. Colors are listed here. So it kind of gives you a little sneaky peek of what it looks like. But what the registration is asking is, are you interested in pre-registering? It helps us game plan. And also, if it's somebody that you want to pre-register for your box through us, if you pick either option 2 or 4, we're going to make sure the box shipped to you directly from Stampin' Up. So let's say this time you want to get the box from us and you want all 3 sets that, like, you want 3 sets of the 5. Like, most likely it'll be set up the same way, where we design 5 cards and you can either do 3 or 2. That's what that seems to be the easy for us to comprehend in our heads these days. So you could pick option 4 for it. So that's a pre-registration for June's paper pumpkin, okay? And the class will be held in July. We're always 1 month behind because the day that the pumpkin arrives, we usually design the next day, and then we kit, and then it ships out, and then it's the next month. All right, so then would you like any other exclusive items that I have? Like this, I have these desk caddies. I have them in purple now as well, so I should show them to you. I have some small glue holders. I have these, I have like 3 left of, I don't have the back on like that because that was for an event, but I have plain steel rulers, ink erasers. I have those here. If anybody wants to get ink erasers, you see me use them. I also have the adhesive erasers, and then the cloth hanging garbages that Annette makes. She just made a ton more. So if anybody's wanting to get one of the cloth garbages, I will show you what that means. Hang on. I have the caddies here. I have in Be Happy, I have like 5 of the Be Happy ones now. It says Be Happy, and it's in purple. And then I've got the gray one. So gray is traditional, but I had a request for some purple ones. So how this works is you can put your tear and tape here, and we changed this around ever so slightly different so that the tall things are in the back and the shorter things are in the front like this. So Melissa Miller, if you're watching, I've got this set up now where there's 1 extra spot here that you can put something. And we also have, I know people have like tools like this that they can put in here. So that's the new version. I keep using the old version. We re-engineered it so that it would fit the stuff a little bit better with the tall stuff being in the back. So those caddies are $25, or if you're on my team discount, you get $5 off, so it's $20 instead. But so I have those available, right, in purple and gray, and they say Be Happy. If you're not on the team, if you're on the team, I get them to say Be Happy Stampers, just like that. So those are exclusive things. Here's like the garbages that I talk about. So we had a request last month for some of these to be more manly-esque or sport ones. So I have a few, there's a CAFR, always the CAFR lands everywhere. I will show those off separately. Nat's going to bring them over, but we have a ton of different ones now that are coming. So maybe you want a cloth garbage. We also offer team pricing on that. It's $15 for the team and $20 for non-team members. Do you want a DSP sampler? And if you're uncertain what a DSP sampler is, it looks like this. And I have 12 left of this for the new catalog, and I have some past ones available. Maybe between 1 and 3 of each of the last ones. Like last spring and the fall and last year, I have a couple left. And what happens is you guys get all the white sheets, the cardstock swatches, and the paper swatches, and you put this together, and it's a great handy little reference tool for when you are showing people the different designer series paper. So you might be like, nope, I already received it, I'm good to go. Then do you want any product shares? So the product shares, this is Darrell's. Yay, Darrell. I don't know if you're watching, but this one's going in the mail for you. And this is a brick. I'll tell you, it's one 6x6 piece of every designer series paper and the specialty paper. And for the first time, current time I should say, I gave people the option of a 6x12 or a 12x12 or the 6x6. So a 6x6 is this, a 6x12 is that, and the 12x12 is that. I had 3 people. It was awesome. I had 3 people that ordered the whole 12x12. And so if you order the 6x6 product share, which includes 2 yards of each of the ribbons, and it also includes a sampling of all the embellishments from March and from May. Ooh, let me fix you. He was not supposed to be on top of you. There. So that's probably from me opening that and looking at it. So that is a sampling of all the embellishments. So you could buy just the embellishments if you wanted. You could buy, where did you come from? Wow, where did you get, the little guy came off of there. I got to stop opening these because once Judy does these and they're in here, I shouldn't be opening them. And sometimes I look in them just to make sure. So it's got the gems is there. So you could buy just the gems. You could get the ribbon, like let's say you want those 2 and not the DSP. Or you could pick a whole shebang, which is a 6x6 with everything. And if you do pick this, what happens is Darrell picked the In Color catalog class. And so if you buy this, you get a free class. If you get the 6x12, you get to pick 2 free classes. And if you pick the 12x12 paper share with the ribbons and embellishments, you get to pick 4 classes that are offered free with a minimum order. So you could put, I already signed up for it, received it. You could put no, you could put what you want. So I'm going to put, I want the whole shebang, right? So Darrell, now that I showed this off, I'm going to put that in the mail to you. So, all right, so that's that. And then sweet shares. I have this made up to show you a sample. So this is and this is currently available. This is the Waterside Retreat Sweet Share. How we do the sweet shares is you get 6 sheets of the designer paper, or half of a pack. Get half of a pack of the gems, and you get 2 sheets of all of the cardstock that coordinate with it. So you've got everything you need to be crafty and creative with this suite of products. Now, the suites don't currently come with ribbon anymore. Did you guys notice that? So I took it upon myself to pick a really cool ribbon that matches, I think, the basic beige ribbon. So we put 2 yards of ribbon in here. I think the basic beige ribbon matches this one really nicely, that it would work good. And so every suite, even though they don't have ribbon with their suites, I put a ribbon with every suite. So if you're interested in getting any of the sweet shares, they're all listed here. They're all available at the moment. Now, some of the paper might be out of stock that I'd have to wait till it comes back in to make it happen. But for all intents and purposes, any one of these could be ordered at this point. And this one is currently available. I had it for somebody staged, and then they changed their mind. And that's okay. We're crafters. We can change our mind. And then would you like a printed version of the Beekeeper's Guide? Now, the Beekeeper's Guide, you can put yes or no. But if you want the electronic version, you can click on it, and it takes you right into version 7 is here. And the Beekeeper's Guide is a handy-dandy reference tool of absolutely everything that is available right now, not on last chance. And what's super cool about it is if you go to the beginning of the document, we have it set up with hyperlinks. So if you're looking for all the embellishments, it takes you right to where all the embellishments are. And then it's got adhesives and the tools. And here's a picture of my exclusive tools in here. Now, anybody that's a customer of mine or a team member, you have access to this. And if you don't at the moment, just reach out to me and I will verify that and I can add you to the folder, no problem. So, all right, what else? So I'm going to put no. And then this is just an FYI for you guys. Stampin' on the Seas with Cards by Christine. You don't have to do anything with this. It's not a required field. But if you're interested in joining us for our cruise next year, we are leaving out of Seattle on July 30th of 2027 and coming back into port on the 6th. We have 35 to 38 cabins now booked already. So, well, I wouldn't say we're near capacity, but we're getting full. I'd say we're half full of how many people are going to be joining us on this amazing epic adventure. And so if you want information on it, you can reach out to Eva, and her email address and phone number are here for booking. And then as soon as I get back from my Alaskan trip here, I'm going to put together all the details for the the crafting part of the cruise, right? So now you can work with Eva to get your cabins booked, and then there'll be a registration process and payment process for doing the event on the crafting side of it. All right, so there's that. Then let's see where I got to go back to get to. Oh, right there it is. Okay. Now, oh, I got to hit next. Oh, man. Okay, so I got to put this back in here. Let's see. Hopefully everything else saved. It should save your stuff between the screens and hit next. Oh, I have to hit no there. So tell me there was an error message. So then you get to the end here and it says, would you like to do in-person or porch pickup or shipping your June classes? This should say shipping stuff because it's not just classes, but shipping around June 11th to the 12th. I'm going to pick that, hit next. Now there's different payment options. This is what explains that is available for for payments. And then you can just tell me how you plan to pay. I'd say half the people send money via check or cash and half people pay electronically. So really whatever's best for you. And then you hit next. And then this is where it says, where can you find me? This is just information about me that you can look up, and you hit next. And then how to contact me. You guys, my information's here if you need to get a hold of me. And then it says, make sure to scroll down to click submit under the picture of me in the yellow shirt, and you hit submit. All right. Now, I know that took us an hour to go through it, but that's because I was sharing stuff. But now that you guys have seen the classes and know what is on here, hopefully it will only take you a few minutes to go through the registration. I do want to share with you that I do a couple other classes. Share, Create, Inspire is a monthly class that I do where I get a recipe from somebody, and this is from Connie Moore, and then a card, and then I make a card based off of it. So that is one of the classes I offer where you can use your own materials at home. I also do mystery card class, and I will say I am a little slacker on it. I haven't made my mystery card. I haven't finished it. It's upstairs. I put it right in the middle of my desk because the next time I sit down at my desk, it's the next project I'm going to work on. And it's going to be done by Tuesday. I promise it'll be done by Tuesday. It has to be because it's going to be done by Tuesday. All right. Then the other thing is Kelly helps me out with my kit classes. So the next one that she's got on Tuesday is called Pretty Party Kit, right? So she'll be making that with you. If you're curious about the kit classes, every month Stampin' Up! Comes out with 2 or 3 new ones. And for June, I already know the names of them. I don't know what they are going to look like, but we've got on the, you guys, if you turn your phone like that, you can generally see the things that are up higher, and you just flip your phone back. So like June is called, is it Washes of Gratitude? I think that's supposed to be Wishes of Gratitude. I think I typoed that. It's supposed to be, maybe it is Washes of Gratitude. I don't know. I bet you, though, I feel like it should be Wishes of Gratitude. So if you go Wishes of, let's look up the word gratitude. Because Stampin' Up! Just sent the email here. What should it be? How'd you guys do that? This is the new suite that's coming out with the release in July for pre-order is now. And so we decided that we're going to feature this Violet. It's called Violet. It's called Violet something. Violet Dreams. We're not only going to just do a suite class with this, we're going to do a Stamp-a-Stack with this product. Oh my goodness. So this product, I mean, we're going to do 2 classes, a Stamp-a-Stack and a suite class. And then the kit classes, oh, it is called Washes of Gratitude. That seems like it should be Wishes of Gratitude. But it's watercolor washed designs, all right, and layered botanicals. Okay, so that's why it's called Washes of Gratitude. But oh man, stay tuned for this Violet Meadow. Oh my goodness. I will have this product waiting for me when I get back. I am excited to design with that. Oh yeah, yummy, yummy. Okay, I get excited about that stuff. All right, so kit classes. Again, I've got them out here on the calendar, but I don't know what they really look like quite yet. And the other kit class is, my goodness, right there on the 16th, Shaded Petals. So Kelly puts together the pumpkins and the kit classes for us. All right. So Rosie Prouty is hello, just got here. Yay! I'm so excited that you're here. Okay. Yeah. So no ribbon in the suites. Don't know. Don't even know. But are they trying to tell me, Miss Ribbon Queen, something that they don't want to have ribbon anymore? I don't know, but we're making it work, you guys. So far, the struggle bus has been real for ribbon on cards because we are starting to pull ribbon that I have in stock that I always buy a few extra rolls at the end because I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna need this in the class. So we started to pull in retired ribbon because there's not always a ribbon that matches perfectly. So, all right. So I think I've gone through all of my things. I want to take a moment and go through my girls on my team who shared stuff with me. And you guys, you got to see this. Hang on, let's flip this. You guys, here's your cute shot. I'm going to try to not lose you. Look at my boys. Those are my two big boys. Well, Bigger Tigger and Hunky Noodle's not too big of a boy. But, there's a cute kitten sighting. They're hanging out there together. Honey's probably on a chair somewhere. All right, I have 3 girls on my team who I have their things here, and they want to share. They wanted me to show this off, so I said I would. And then I also then will transition to the past classes that I have and go through past classes. All right, so Shelly Schultz and Bonnie Lesbrance have been doing something called an oldies but goodies class now since, oh man, I got too many piles, since January. And they've gotten to the point where they started shipping out recently too. So I think last month and the month before they started shipping out classes in my packages for people that wanted their classes, which is really awesome. They appreciate that a lot. Hang on, I need to drink a water. Oh man, you guys, I'm talking a lot, which is normal, right? Oldies but goodies. So come join us in our card making class, Oldies but Goodies. We're bringing back the beauty of retired Stampin' products. Hosted by Bonnie Lesbrance and Shelly Schultz. And they're doing a 16-piece interchangeable welcome home sign. And it's going to be held in person, but they can also mail to you. Now, if you need the kit, the frame mailed to you, that takes a little bit more space. We'd have to figure out the shipping. But the other thing they could probably do is share with you the Amazon link and not charge you for the frame in the class, right? So it costs $40 for this project, or it's free with a $60 order. And there's asking for a $20 down payment because they won't need to order the frames. But again, you guys are not here local, and you might just order this directly, and we could link. If you are interested in this class, you just need to call Shelly and Bonnie, right? Their numbers are here. And if you go to my event, my calendar where the PDF is, the calendar, Shelly's phone number's on there. But what happens is this either could sit on a desk like this, right? Or it has hooks for hanging up, right? So they've got welcome home in here. And then when you open this up, there's a tab here that lifts the out. And then they have all the little magnetic, those little Velcros here. So what happens is this is interchangeable. So this one comes out, and what month are we in? June. No, we're in May. May is Memorial Day. Okay, that's the 4th. Okay, I like the B. How is the B? There, let's do the B. So it's an interchangeable welcome home sign. And so they've got all the little pieces will be die cut. Any stamping you could do in class. If you don't have certain stamps, though, think of something that's interchangeable. But the balloons are really cute if you got birthday. So super cute. So this is what they have coming up for the oldies but the goodies class for this coming month in June. On the 9th is when they have the class. So if you are interested in this class, I do ask that you reach out to Bonnie and Shelly directly. Please let them know, though, if you are not local, if they have a different option for you for the frame, because it'd be a lot easier for us to ship the pieces if you can get the frame wherever they got the frame from. And I can't say it was Amazon. I don't, honestly, I can't say where it was. It could be, or they could have gotten them somewhere else. But if you are interested in that, you could coordinate that with them, because I just assume if you're going to add your package in, I just assume Amazon or wherever company you order it from would send it directly to you, and then we send you the pieces. So we'll figure that out. So I have lots of ribbon to use, so maybe it's not a bad thing. Correct. We'll keep using our ribbon. Exactly. So Julie Bierschbach is back, you guys, in the flesh, and she has her June Be Creative class here ready for you. It features the artisan sketched garden designer paper and garden gathering, standing salutations, and phrases and frames. And so she teaches this class here in the Hive and also on my YouTube channel. And she will be live, I don't remember when it is. Hang on. I think I have it on my calendar here, though. I don't know if I see it. Oh, haha, right here. June 10th. That's what it is. It was a Wednesday, June 10th. So, and she is going to do her live at 3, and then she has her in person at 6. And so you'll make these beautiful cards with her. So that's the Be Creative class. She also wanted me to share with this Stamping in the Woods with Julie is hosting Stampin' Up! Kit classes June through November at the 2 different locations, Julie's house or the Ebenezer Church. And she's got different kits available. And you could come, and you don't need to bring anything. She'll have everything staged. So if you're a local to me person and would like to do some classes with Julie that are featuring kits, you can reach out to her for that. All right, then we have Gina. Miss Gina Bulow here has a few things to share. So I know that she was live here on Wednesday, and she did her Sunset Coast Stamp-a-Stack, and it's $55 plus shipping. And again, if you're getting other things from me and you want to add any of these things to your box, we can make that work. What you're going to want to do for me, I should actually create it as a question in here. I should put, are you taking classes with anybody on my team that needs to ship, right? I should probably have that in here. But in the past classes section, if you know that you're going to take classes with Gina or Shelly, Bonnie, Julie, Carissa, you can put it in the past classes section. You can put, I'm taking a class with so-and-so, and then I'll have it on my radar to make sure we get it in there. So this one, you get a pack of DSP, a pack of sequins, envelopes, ribbon, die cut pieces, cardstock. So it is 16 cards. So there's 4 designs. This is her Purple Delicious one. Ooh la la. So 4 designs, and you'll get to make 4 of each one of them. Super cool. All right, so this is her Sunset Coast Stamp-a-Stack, and that's with Gina Bulow. You guys, she has over 160 people that subscribe to her YouTube channel, so she has surpassed her goal of 50, which is amazing. Amazing. So this is her technique class, and this is 4 cards. It's $22 plus shipping. Oh, look at that. She used, that's a huge die. I wonder if that fits in an envelope. Interesting. That's really big. It's cool. I think that's part of the phrases in the frames. Very cool. So that is her technique class. It's using the impression plate. All right. And then here's this one with little butterflies. Very pretty. And then so she used the impressions plate where it doesn't die cut these things. It actually embosses them, which is super cool. So that's how she ended up with these as being embossed, not die cut. All right, so that one, again, if you want to take classes with Gina, you need to reach out to Gina to coordinate it. Now this I'm super excited for. I'm doing this class with Gina on June 13th. I signed up. I was one of the first ones to tell her I was going to do it. I haven't taken a class with Gina in a very long time. Relaxing Waterside mini album. So in person on June 13th at 9 a.m., but she's got to-go kits available on her, and she's doing the video on her YouTube channel. So she did this as one of her first classes on her own. It's $40 plus shipping. You get a pack of DSP, half a pack of pearls, twine, cardstock. And so this is so cool. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready? So it's a flipper flapper here in the inside, right? So you can add pictures there, right? And then you flip it up this way and you add your pictures here. So this is like a mini scrapbooking album, right? And you'll add pictures here. Right? And then there's a pocket, and this little book comes out here, and that's embossed. And then you open this, and you open that, and you can add more pictures to this. A great present. I have no idea who I'm going to give this to, if I'll even give it away, but I have a feeling that we are going to, or I am, whoever helps me, probably Kelly, we're going to case something like this on our cruise when we go to Alaska next year. This will be somewhat like a mini class that is offered in the Stampin' cruise that we're doing. So these are like the kind of things that, just like the Stampin' Fun in the Sun was 4 mini classes, I want to have 6 mini classes for the cruise. That's my goal. So this is what Gina has available. So cool. All right, so let me move that out of here. Then I'm going to go through my past classes here as well. So we already talked about the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. I have all the kitting done. We have all the kits done for 15 more. So if you missed out on the Stampin' Fun in the Sun, there's still plenty available. So reach out to me. to get yours. And then from a past class perspective, I literally just finished ink, paper, scissors this morning, and it was 5 cards. Now, I've sold out of my 68 of them that I made, but we made up 12 for Kelly at the same time. And Kelly only has 6 people in person signed up, and so we have, I think Becky Gandolfo took 1. So we have about 5 left of the Sunset ink, paper, scissors. So this was $34 plus shipping. And so we have, I think, about 4 or 5 left of this Sunset Coast ink, paper, scissors that we did. Now, for anybody who's watching that got this class from me, I talked about in the class that this was left over at the end. We don't know whose kit it needs to go into, but I have to make this up to somebody that I owe this to. So look in your packet. Let me know if you are missing it. And hopefully 2 people don't tell me that. So, hi, France, just passing through. We'll watch the replay. Perfect. Okay, so we do have a few left of this, less than a handful. I also have the Sweet Bundle class from last night that we did, and that was featuring Waterside Retreat. So I have less than 10 of this one available, and this was either free with an order or you could purchase it. So that's the Sweet Bundle for May and the ink, paper, scissors. Also in May, I have more available. I already went through some of them, right? We already went through the Pooh Stamp-a-Stack and the Homemade Sweetness and the Memories and More. And then I also have less than 6 left of maybe even 5 of the In Color catalog launch class featuring all the new in colors and just sentiments. So I have less than 5 left of this one. I think I have about 4 or 5 left of the May monthly class featuring these cards. So there's just a few left of that. So you could always add those to your packet if you missed out on them. And Let's Just Stamp, I probably have 10 left of Nature Symphony Let's Just Stamp for May. So those are the newest, hottest off the press. If you go to the resources section right now, you won't see them listed because I haven't had the opportunity to add them yet. But almost everything is available in May except for the April Paper Pumpkin Altered class and the Technique class. Those were the main things that those are gone. Okay, so I did end up with not this color frame. This was the gray frame. If anybody's looking for some frames, I ordered some white ones and black ones and some honey ones. No, blonde. I have blonde. So I don't have any of the gray one left, but if anybody wants for the Stampin' Fun in the Sun a white frame or a black frame, I would have them. You just have to tell me because I took it off the registration form because I ordered exactly what I needed to have enough for the gray ones for everybody that wanted them. Okay, then I think I ended up with, I'll have to do a double check, but I'm almost positive I ended up with one of these kits left from the March ink, paper, scissors, which featured the bugs. I have one sitting over there and I have one open spot in my book. So if you are interested in this one too, it's one of those that you probably just want to reach out to. I'm telling you, whoever reaches out to me first about this would have this. I'm not going to make it through the registration form. I feel like it'll be gone before somebody's going to reach out to me after the video. And if they don't, and it's still there, and you put it in your registration form, and we get to your registration form, then it would be there. But this is an ink, paper, scissors. It was a quarter pack of DSP, the Ladybugs. Oh, I love the purple caterpillar. And then it was the Rick Rack ribbon. So I have just, I believe, one of that one left. That was March's ink, paper, scissors. I have from February's ink, paper, scissors. It was the Lovely and Beautiful. I have maybe 6 or 7 left of that ink, paper, scissors. So all the ink, paper, scissors, these at this moment are at the $34 plus shipping. Because there's like 5 left of that. Then this one was from January. I have 2, I think, of this one. It was called Lovely Blossoms. And made 4 cards that were really pretty. Had enough to do your envelopes. So ink, paper, scissors from January. I think there's 2 in the box. So that's for this year. Now, if we go to last year, I reduced the price a little bit. They're down to $32 for this Lights of Aurora one. And I have like 5 left of the Lights of Aurora ink, paper, scissors. So all of these are either 4 or 5 cards, generally 4, and they include the gems, the ribbon, and the designer paper cut. So this one's $32, and then for Delicate Pines, this was November's ink, paper, scissors. So I would go down to 30 or 32, and I think I have 11 left of this one. There was a lot more left of this one, and so that They look like that. And again, I have a bunch of this. It was Delicate Pines ink, paper, scissors from November. And then from last year this might have been March, it was Beautiful Bokeh ink, paper, scissors. I have like 2 left of this one. It was all the butterflies. And you got the sequins and the white ribbon and the bokeh paper. I think there's less than a handful left. There's either 3 or 4 or 2. Forever Love. This one, I think I have, there might be one in the box. If you order this, I will have to check to see if I have one left. I know 2 of them just left here because I think, Margine, you just got 2 of these. So I may or may not have one left. I would have to check. This was February's of 2024 ink, paper, scissors. And I think we're down to just 1 now, which is awesome. Julie, hey, what? Rosie, I didn't order this. I want it. You're going to have to tell me, okay, so I've moved on to like 5 different things. So Rosie, just tell me, I'll watch the comments. Which one specifically is it that you wanted? I'm going to have to think back which one. Oh, you ordered, complete with hair. Rosie, you got the Cute as a Bug. It's on your list. It definitely is on your list. All right, this is to market, to buy a fat pig. But there are no pigs in this one. It's all flowers and produce. So to market, I have like a dozen left of this one, in case you want to get this ink, paper, scissors, and that one would be down to 30 as well. I have maybe 4 left of the Just Kiddin', this class right here. I don't remember what the stamp set was. I'd have to look. Oh, what does it say here? It doesn't say. Back when we took really scribbly notes. So that one, it was like a game night from April. Good Feelings, that's what it was. So I've got maybe 4 or 5 left of this one, and all you needed were sentiments. And then I also have, and I have to find where I have the cards, but I have the Everyday Arches. Whoa. Wow, I'm stuck. Hang on. I was going to show you. I don't have the cards. Well, I'm really stuck. Interesting. We'll let that do its thing for a moment. Okay. I'm going to show you Everyday Arches, but this is, I have, I think maybe 12 of this Splendid Autumn left, which is the puzzle cards, and then these 2 cards. It was 8 card kits. We don't ever do 8 card kits for an ink, paper, scissors, but we did this month. And so it was all fall ones. All right. Yeah, it was called Good Feelings Game Night. And so that one is, hello, Gina. That is that one. Then, am I still stuck here? Oh, man. I got stuck. I don't know how I did that. I must have pressed too many buttons at the same time. I think we're going to do a hard boot and restart. Okay. So, I also want to show you Everyday Arches. And I also have 1 Autumn Toile left. And I'll see if I can find where Autumn Toile is in my website. I think I looked and I have 1 left. So those are ink, paper, scissors. And we'll watch for that to come back up. Oh, there it is. Okay. So. Okay, we'll wait for you. All right, then. Squeaky, squeaky. I found this guy. I had mentioned on one of my previous lives, oh my goodness, it fell on the floor. I got cat fur on it. So I had mentioned on one of my lives that I thought I had one of the otters, and I do, haha. So I have 1 left of the Awesome Otters class. It was $22 and could be optional, free with an order as well. But there's 1 of the otters available right here. My phone is super hot, so something was happening with it. So, wow, something's really crazy. All right, so there's 1 of the otters that's available. This guy is the class that was from last year called Wildflower Birthday. I have a ton of these. So I have maybe like there's 15 or 16 there. So there was 4 cards with that one. And that one was free with an order, or you could pay for it. All right, so that was the sweet class for, I think it was last March. Okay. Then Tigger. I have here a bunch of the December monthly class right here. And it made the Snowflake Kisses, that one, which I don't remember the name of that stamp set now. Snowy Delights, yes. And then this one was Pop-Up Petals. So it was 3 different cards. They were wintry plus a foliage. You guys, the monthly classes, no rhyme or reason to them. So that was December monthly. We already showed you guys the Stamp-a-Stack here. So I've got the Stamp-a-Stack cards here, which the 15 cards. This is the monthly class from last year it's the March monthly class. So we had the Faith Collection, the Umbrella Weather, and then Memorable Blooms maybe, or Blooms and Memories, or something along those lines. So I have maybe like 8 of that one. The In Color class, down to like 3 of that one, which is super cool. It was saying sayonara to the In Colors that retired last year, which was Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Pebble Path, Copper Clay, and Moody Mauve. So I have, it looks like actually just one left of that one. Right here, one lonely little soldier right there. All right, then in here, very nice. Oh, I don't have any of this one left. Carol Donovan, you got the last one that I had. So Beach Boardwalk is officially retired and not available. So I'm not even going to show that to you. But I do have the Autumn Toile here. Oh my goodness. We're just going to do this one more time. Wow. Well, my phone is not happy with me. Technology. Oh man.
You're going to have issues tonight?
No, my personal phone here. I don't know what I did I messed it up, but good. One of these left. This is the Autumn Toile. Ink, paper, scissors for September of last year. And so one lonely little guy left. I think, Margene, you took a couple of these just recently, and then it left me with one. Or maybe it was Julie Damaris. Somebody just got this one. I don't remember who it was, actually. I can't, you guys, I can't remember everything all the time. That I know. So, thanks, Susan Bellamy. This was everything that was on the chair. Wow, well, I'm still going through it. We're not done. We have 6 more boxes to go. Then we'll say we're done. Okay, that's those from that box. So let me move out this and grab the next box. All right, then in this box right here, we have the catalog launch class from this just past January. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 left of this one. And they were fun folds. So we have that guy. And then there was the Easter card, which was the diorama or spinner card. Maybe spinner card. And then this one. And then a Valentine's Day card that looked like that. So I think there's about 3 left of that one. And then right behind that, crunchy. Tigger probably thinks I got treats here. All right, so that's the catalog launch. Right behind here, I have the February Let's Just Stamp, and there's 3 of that one. 2, I lied, there's 2. This was from February. It was called Pop-Up Petals, and it was those 3 cards. This one was a cool one, and it went like that. Okay, so just 2 left of that one. And then the Let's Just Stamp from March, there's just 1 here, and that featured springtime scenes. And that one looked like this. Oh, they were so cool. The little ladybug on it. Very, like, this was Taste the Rainbow. Right? Does it look like Skittles colors to you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yum.
Like the rainbow.
Yeah. So cool. So I have 1 left of that one. Okay, so that's that box. Now this box right here.
Oh, Jolene's having computer issues. She says you're supposed to call her whenever you have a chance. Oh, no.
Oh my God, Jolene, why am I being hacked?
I don't.
Oh,
no,
it
no,
works.
Her computer.
Uh-oh.
She says, I have sad news about my computer. Whenever you can, call me.
So now it's doing a thing again.
Your phone is?
My phone, like, it's not letting me go into my phone.
At all?
At all.
Oh, man. And Jolene says she's got a computer issue, so that's not good.
Why would I, it's like my phone is doing, it's, what happened? Like, why would Jolene's computer got hacked, so then it's my stuff?
I don't know if it got hacked. It just says it's not working or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not excited right now about that.
Here, let me see your
Here,
phone one. See.
like, it's hot. It's just like the phone is really hot.
Oh, yeah,
so,
your screen is super hot.
right, so it was just really weird that it was really hot. So.
Is your phone old?
No, it's like a year and a half maybe.
Oh,
so,
okay.
But why, so. It's unrelated. Okay, Jolene, you have me freaking out here. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm not the type that, my phones don't get hacked. Like my phone. So, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but your screen is
it's like,
really
it's going
hot.
crazy. Yeah. So let's just stamp for January's Words and Petals of Beauty.
Oh, can't.
Oh
my goodness.
Okay.
Technology.
I know, but like, I never have problems with my phone.
Is the back of it really hot too?
Yeah, it's really hot. So I don't know. I'm going to let it sit out of the container maybe. Oh man. Okay.
When do you leave?
Tuesday. I can't have phone problems before I leave. Words and Petals of Beauty is from January. Oh my gosh. I'm flipping out now. Okay. So those are those three. All right. So most of these things that I'm showing you, these classes, are free with an order, or you can get them, pay for them, right? So there's options. This one was, well, there's just one left of this guy called Memorable Blooms, the Let's Just Stamp. Okay. And then this was one of these. It's called Simply Zinnia. Definitely needed to have flower stamps for these if you didn't have the zinnias. This was 1, 2, 3, 4. Jolene said to take off the case. We just did that. So there's 4 left of this one, and it was either blue or coral, plus this one and this one. And that was now this is getting older, February of 24. Okay, so those 2 boxes are done. Okay, and then, getting there, I just have 5 cases left, and there's not a lot in each of them. So, the April monthly class, there's 1 left, and this was 2025. It was the Dino, the Floral Delight, and the Ocean Friends. Power off and leave off for a minute. Well, I think I have it powered off, so we'll let it see what happens. And then I have from Brushed with Beauty was the Sweet class for February. Oh man, that took a digger. Okay, this was February, my sample in here. So I've got this guy, that. Oh, it did. Oh man, my poor little butterfly wing got demolished here. Oh, he's having a bad day. I don't know if I can fix that. But that's supposed to be like that. I mean, your butterfly is going to be fine. And then this one. So that's Brushed with Beauty, the Sweet class for February. And then that was this guy. Modern Christmas. It looks like I have 1 left of Modern Christmas. That was the Sweet class for December. And so it was the 4 Christmas cards that had the black with bold colors. Like that. And so we'll put this guy here. And we'll just fold the bag. I might just leave that like that. I have 1 Let's Just Stamp from March of 25 called With You in Mind. That was this one, that one, and that. And this guy opened like that. So that's With You in Mind. What I did do on my phone is I pushed a lot of buttons really fast. I did. I was like, boom, 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 and I overloaded it, didn't know what to do. Okay, I have just July monthly of 24. I like maybe 8 of this one. This guy, that one, and that one. So that was a class. On this side, I've got this one back here, which is the Storybook Moments class from 25. Gosh, these feel like more than... It's just last year, but it feels like longer ago. So that one I have 2 here plus 3 more. So I think there's 5. This one is the Gathering Together class. It was the sweet class from September of last year. And there was that card, that one, that guy, and the sewing one. Oh, I remember calling Bonnie and she brought me the needle for that class. Oh, okay, so I've got 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I have, Let's Just Stamp, called Poised Peony. Oh, maybe like 12 of this one. And you definitely need some sort of a flower stamp or some sort of a focal stamp to put on these. So those guys. Deep breaths, right? Technology is your friend when it works and it's your enemy when it doesn't work. That's what I say.
Oh, I say it's my enemy most of the time.
Always? Okay. I'll take that. Yeah. All right, there's 3 more here. And let's see what they have in them. So these guys, and this one can go away. Oh man, I gotta make room for Gina in here. Okay, I have just 3 more tubs, I think. This one was the Let's Just Stamp from December called Delicate Pines. It looks like there's 6, not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly 6. Okay. So it was these pretty cards. I know we're not in the mood for snowflakes right now, but those were those 3. And Let's Just Stamp. And at this point, like the 2025 cards that I've been doing, I was putting the Let's Just Stamps instead of 19, and the monthly classes, I was putting them at 15 to give a little discount. This was the Artful Amaryllis. There's only like 5 left of this one. So not many left on a lot of these. And then this guy is the January monthly class from just this year. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there was a calendar card in here, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do. If I have these left going into next year, I'll probably have to flip out the calendar. So I would do that. So those are the monthly cards from January. And then we had so many Easter cards. Oh my goodness. After this class, we cut back on the monthly card, or the sweet class. This was the Easter Joy, and you can see how many we have. There was just a lot of those guys. I think that's when the numbers started to change a little bit. So those were the Easter cards we did for the Easter Joy Sweet class that was in March. I have 1 left of this lonely little soldier down here called Greenery Lane. And they look like... There's the Here For You. We were looking for that this morning, or talking about it. That little guy is so pretty. And then Love and Hugs. And then the Wishing You Well. So we used those washi tapes. So one of those. So there were a lot of bad words flying last night. Let me tell you, I am live. You're on a live, so you'll have to keep your composure. Haha, I know, right? Okay, so I've got 1 of that one. I just so badly want to turn it on. But like... what is happening? It's like it's stuck. It's still stuck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do I do? Go over to the cell phone company?
Yeah.
I don't know if I locked it or what I did. Ay, ay, ay. It lets me get in, but it doesn't let me...
Did you just like power it down completely?
I did power it down completely, and it lets me get in, but I can't see anything. Oh no. Oh. So this one is the August monthly of 24. I have 2 of this one left. I have a bunch of this one. Was the January of 25, a bunch of these. This guy. So, wonderful. Okay. So, we just, I think, made it through. That's what was on my chair. All that stuff was on my chair. Now I've gone through that. I can put the chair back. That chair's not been sitting at the table for a month.
Since I was here on what, the other day?
I haven't had that chair was a month ago that I think I did that. So, all right. I think that is primarily everything. Oh, no. There's 5 more things here. I'm just going to show you these because I don't want to forget. I have my events from the last year. I don't have a lot of these left. I have between 1 and 3 left of each one of these, but I have in there the Escape. This was the Creative Escape from just in January. I think I have about 6 left of this. It's the one where you got the metal bowl like this that said "Be Happy" for your magnets, right? So I have that Escape left from January. Came with different pillow gifts, prize patrols. It came with the designer paper, and then those were the cards. I do have 1 or 2 left of the fall one, and this one had the everything for the holiday catalog in here, where it had the designer paper. This is the one that came with the phone stand that says "Be Happy." So that one I have a couple left of. I also have the Escape from one. I have 1 left now of this one from January of last year, which made these pretty cards. Oh, that's what I was trying to show you is the Everyday Arches. So I have Everyday Arches also from last February. The ink, paper, scissors. I have like 3 left of that one. And this was one of the cards. But this was the Escape from a year ago. And this is the last one I have. And so you got your card kits. And this is the one that came with the little baby speaker that said "Be Happy." So this is the last one. I've got the embellishment share in here, your prize patrol, the little attendance gifts, your ribbon, your gems. So that's ready to go. And then I have 2 Paloozas that are left from different time periods. I think I might have like 5 left of one and something on the other one, but it's got all your paper cut. And this was the fall one that made, I believe this was 14 card kits. I'd have to go find the collage. I only have a couple of the cards here. I don't have all of them. For some reason, I got to figure out. I think this was the last one I did with Amanda, and these are the ones that I did, and I got to find the rest of them. There's, I think, 14 or 16 cards. And this one came with the camping mug and these pillow gifts. So that was the fall Palooza. And then I have from the spring Palooza, I have a few of these available as well. And this was 16 card kits. Your attendance gift, pillow gifts, and the cards for this one, these are actually here. So there was 16 cards that you ended up making with this. This was the spring Palooza for this year. So lots of, this one's so cute. So lots of cards with this one. Again, if anybody wants to see this stuff, they can just reach out to me. I can help you figure it out. This one, I gotta get this guy. I saw it. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay, this one came with the flashlight with the dongle on the end here, like that. You can have a magnet that picks up stuff. So that was the attendance gift for this one. So a bunch of that one available as well. So there's 3 different Paloozas available yet, and there are some Escapes available. So yay. Okay. I got the seat all warmed up for Gina. So I know she was going to be trying to be live at 4, so I didn't go too bad over. So I got to just get stuff cleaned up and out of here so that Gina can move in, and she will probably be live. I would have to guess in 5 minutes to 10 minutes, something like that. I just need some time to pull my things away and get her set up. So and now is the time, you guys. Go crazy. Get your registrations in. Let us know what you want to take with us. We're happy to help you get everything on your wish lists and more. So I will be in touch with a lot of you that register with getting your registrations back between now and hopefully by Monday morning will be my goal. If I miss anybody, then Amanda's going to help me pick up the slack while I'm gone. I'm just looking around. You guys always are like, what did I forget to share? I do have this. If you're on my team, the Be Happy Stampers, I have one extra of these guys. So Dawn Funk got this one and the size didn't work for her. So I have a Be Happy Stampers hoodie that is a 2X in size. I have one of them extra and it was $60 because we were able to get 24 people that signed up for the hoodie. So I thought I'd show this off here. So I have one of the 2X hoodies available here in case anybody on the team, so for the team, is interested in purchasing that. We can always add it to your June package. I have more people interested in doing hoodies. I just don't have the plan to place another order sometime until the end of June and early July. It's maybe when we'll start the ball rolling again, and I'll announce it again at the team meeting in July and get an order in sometime in July or August. So, okie dokie. So, all right, I think that's it. I'm going to sign off and hand it over to Gina. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. Have lots of fun. Make crafts. Put your garden in. Cook something. Make something exciting. I don't know. Do whatever.
All of the above.
All of the above, right? Yeah. So, all right, lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs, you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.